And that is our marketing plan for Tadlock wedding venues.
We'll take it under consideration.
Miss Tadlock, in the last 6 months, your weekends have only been 42% filled. Now, with those numbers, you can't afford to not expand your services and advertising.
Well, our sales have been suffering. And my friend Harriet, she swears by you.
So?
She's right. You're not only brilliant with marketing, but you're a genius with business. Sophie, we would love to work with you.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Send the paperwork over to my assistant, Margie, and we'll get started as soon as we can.
Will do.
You did it! Oh my gosh.
Well, I couldn't have done it without my amazing team.
Give yourself credit. You built this business. I could never have done that.
Sure you could. Just takes a plan.
Of course, you and your lists.
Don't laugh. You can achieve anything with a simple 10-step plan.
Oh no, here we go.
How I got into my dream college. How I started the business. And
How you landed our top clients, I know.
just stick to the list. It's the key to success.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Here are the mock-ups for the Evans account.
Looks good.
Too bad you can't come up with a 10-step plan for love.
Excuse me?
Well, you have everything except love.
Okay. No, I have love. I love my company. I love my clients. I love my staff, my friends. I love living in the city.
Okay, but don't you want to share your life with someone?
I have you.
I don't want you to wake up one day and realize you put everything that matters on hold for this business.
My business matters.
Of course it does. Okay, you know what? Why don't we drop it and talk about something more pressing over coffee?
Okay.
I didn't want to tell you this until after the meeting, but Honeysuckle Hill had a kitchen fire, so we don't have a location for our customer appreciation party.
What? No, that venue was perfect.
What about the Grand Hotel?
No, it's too traditional.
Milford House?
It's too predictable. We get most of our business from this party. It has to show our creativity. It needs to be a unique space that we can transform.
Okay, but you're gonna have to top that sage popcorn from last year. Any idea on the special treat?
Not yet.
Hey, you know that little apple orchard outside of town?
What apple orchard?
Oh, you know, the one with the
The apple trees?
I know we don't normally do this, but they're really struggling and they could use our help.
Gabby, who is they?
Stepp's Hillcrest Orchard. I used to love going there as a kid.
Can they afford us?
Oh, come on. Didn't you grow up going there? They had apples, hot cider, pastries to die for. It always smelled magnificent.
I guess my parents never got around to taking me.
Oh, and their ice cream was incredible. We have to help them.
Right, because we wouldn't want them and their ice cream to take their business elsewhere.
I thought that we were for the little guy. Plus, I love this place and you love me.
Okay, but right now we have a party to plan.
Perfect, because I set up an appointment for tomorrow morning.
All right, but if they can't afford us, they can't afford us. No more guilt tripping me.
Got it.
Ten steps to love.
There you are, Mason. And what is that, your third cup today?
It keeps me going and goes well with appetites. Thanks, Graham.
But you wouldn't need so much coffee to keep you going if you would just ask us for help.
You know I'm better on my own.
Nobody is better on their own. And you know there are some things that are more enjoyable when they're shared.
We're not talking about help anymore, are we?
Hey, you know I just want to see you meet the right girl.
Here we go.
Settle down.
And give up all this freedom?
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
But don't worry about me. When the right one comes along, I'll know.
Well, Mr. Do It All By Myself, you are going to have to give up some of this freedom today because I have a marketing consultant coming by from a fancy firm.
Grams, you don't need those city people coming out here telling you how to run your business.
I'm just trying to get some fresh eyes on the farm. You know, we've always relied on word of mouth, but things have really slowed down. We need a game plan.
Look, you let those people come out here, they're going to take advantage of you. I can't let that happen again.
Now you, listen to me, Mason Wyatt. This farm is not doing as well as it used to.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it is. And if we don't make changes, then we're not going to be around next year. So you will be polite and gentlemanly when this marketing consultant comes by today.
Have you ever seen me be anything but? Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, no. Thanks.
What's this?
I thought about what you said, and you're right. I'm missing something. I need someone to share my life with, like you and Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just been so focused on my career that I didn't even realize how deficient I was in that area.
10 steps to love. Step 1, find a candidate who is ambitious, financially stable, and driven. Candidate?
Yeah, someone who's intelligent, preferably Ivy League graduate, but...
Yeah, you can take resumes while you're at it.
Oh, that's funny. What's wrong with setting some standards?
Okay. Step 2, set up a unique and interesting date.
Yeah, something like couples cooking class or a wine tasting. Nothing boring like just dinner and drinks. Oh, and avoid anything where we get dirty.
No dirt. Got it. Okay. Step 3, make sure he's open to a long-term relationship and marriage. Sophie, this isn't how you find love. You can't plan it.
Okay. My method has never steered me wrong. Besides, I don't have time to argue with you. I have to get to the appointment that you set up at the orchard. Can you text me the address?
Oh, on it.
Okay, thanks.
Have fun.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I've got it. Always in such a hurry?
I have this appointment, but no, I usually watch where I'm going. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm Kyle.
I'm Sophie. So, you're a lawyer.
Isn't that obvious?
I saw the legal documents.
Oh, yeah, when I was at Harvard, I had this amazing law professor, and I fell in love with the legal profession.
Right. Do you work at the new law firm that just opened in the building?
Yes, North Law Firm. We just expanded to the area. Do you also work in the building?
Yeah. Have you heard of Michaels Marketing?
I believe I have. Yeah. Do you work there?
I own it.
Well, guess it looks like we might have a lot in common.
Really?
I also own a business in the building.
North Law Firm.
Kyle North.
Well, let me be the first to welcome your girlfriend or wife and yourself to Charlotte.
No, no wife or girlfriend.
Great. No, I mean, it's great to have you as a neighbor. Let me know if you need anything, since I'm a local. Here, in Charlotte, I'm a local.
I would love to see the city from a local's perspective.
Oh, well, lucky for you, I happen to moonlight as a tour guide.
Do you? What are you doing tonight?
Meet me here at 5:30?
Well,
Okay.
You must be Sophie. We are so excited to have you here. Have an apple toffee cookie. They are freshly baked.
Oh, I would love to, but I'm actually trying to lower my sugar intake.
Oh. Well, if you change your mind, you just help yourself. Come on in. Well, this is it. Our family orchard. We have different orchards where we grow varieties of apples. A lot of history, a lot of love.
Yeah, I can tell.
Unfortunately, we rely on the fall season and things have really slowed down. Hoping you can help.
Yeah, well, there is potential here.
Don't mind me. I thought I smelled some apple toffee cookies. I'm going to leave all this business stuff to you ladies.
Sophie, this is my husband, Joe, and he leaves all the strategic planning and the advertising up to me. Thankfully.
Okay, so if we utilize this space, create some new products, signs, then we can develop your brand and we can start using outlets like radio, TV, social media, billboards.
Oh my, that all sounds
Expensive.
Joe. Sounds wonderful, Sophie, but, well, Joe and I have been discussing what we have to spend, and you see,
What Adele's trying to say is we're on a budget. How much is all of this going to cost?
Oh, well, this won't be accurate, but this is my best estimate. That will be for the branding, the signs, our fees, and advertising costs.
Oh, I'm sure this would be amazing, but, well, it's just that...
We don't have that much in the budget.
Could we maybe consider a lower budget marketing option?
My grandson and I could help with signage and social media.
Oh, no, I think it's best that we handle the social media. But that being said, I know that this price isn't for everybody. How about I let you two talk this over while I take this call? Gabby, I'm glad you called. I met the perfect guy. His name is Kyle. He's smart, he's charming, he's good looking, and he went to Harvard.
That's great. But we have a problem. Every venue in town is booked. The only one we have a chance of getting is that boring banquet hall on 5th Street.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying not to panic. You know how important this party is. Gabby, I gotta go.
Oh, okay. And congrats on finding the.
Sophie, this is that barn you wanted to see.
Yeah, okay.
And, this is my grandson, Mason.
I can tell you're that consultant from the city. You wore heels to the farm.
I wear heels everywhere I go. Why would a farm be any different?
Of course you do.
Mason?
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Instant coffee?
It's all the same. Want some?
This is where they used to keep the animals. Let me just show you the rest of the barn. We just use this for storage now. It's pretty messy.
I mean, it could use some TLC, but this is awesome. Okay, how about this? You agree to fix up the place, give it a clean, and let us use it for our firm's party next month. And we'll pay you, which should cover our fees.
How generous.
No, it's wonderful. And it's a deal. And Mason, you will be a huge help, won't you?
Anything for you, Graham?
I'm getting ideas already.
Oh, good.
Oh, what's this? 10 steps of love. Find a candidate who is ambitious,
Excuse me,
successful.
Mason!
The nerve!
You have a list for love?
That is none of your business.
Well, let me see it again. I'm curious if I'd make the list.
Oh, well, one of the requirements is make sure he's a gentleman, so no, you certainly would not.
Well, is imaginary on that list? Because I can't think of a man alive that would meet those qualifications.
Mason Wyatt, you cut that out. Sophie, I am so sorry. I think your list sounds like a wonderful idea.
I'm incredibly proud of my methods, and it would take a lot more to embarrass me than someone whose approach to life seems to be throwing on his favorite flannel and hoping for the best. And as much as I would love to stick around and be insulted by someone who can't seem to button his own shirt, I do have to get back to the city, so excuse me. Whoa!
Careful. Maybe leave the farm hills at home next time.
I can't get over how beautiful Charlotte is turning out to be.
Oh, we've barely even scratched the surface.
It's really adorable how much you love this place.
I do. There's nothing like it.
I love the city. I mean, I've always lived there.
Yeah, me too. Actually, you know, I had this new client today who owns an orchard in the country. Their grandson, he drinks instant coffee.
Sophisticated. So, where to now?
I am taking you to the best trivia night in the city.
I love trivia.
Oh, well, I hope you brought your A game because I don't like losing.
Well, you're in luck because I don't lose.
show me pictures of this perfect barn. I am so excited. I love events in a barn, especially on an apple orchard. Sophie? This barn is in rough shape. Like, should be torn down rough.
Come on, there's nothing like a little challenge to put our skills to the test.
I never did well on tests. Anyway, tell me about this guy you met.
Oh, he was such a jerk. He acted like he knows everything, but he's really just incredibly frustrating and full of himself. I mean, he acts so suave with his aloof attitude and wavy hair and blue eyes. Okay, yeah, so he's good looking. But the way he dresses, and he drinks instant coffee. Yeah, no, instant coffee. It's such a shame, too, because Adele and Joe are so sweet, but I just think my job would be so much easier if he wasn't there.
Who are you talking about?
Mason, who are you talking about?
Mr. 10 Steps. Who's Mason?
He's not important.
Okay, so how was your date?
It was amazing. Kyle is so charming, and he's smart. He's really smart. We dominated trivia.
Well, is he cute?
He's gorgeous, and he owns the law firm in the building.
Wait, North Law Firm? They're huge, like all over the East Coast.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I should start making lists.
And I'm seeing him again tonight.
Oh, okay, enough about Mr. Perfect. How about Mason?
Oh, he's the grandson of the Stepps.
And he's good looking. How awful.
No, seriously, he's oddly skeptical of me, and I just feel like he's going to be a pain every step of the way.
Well, it's nothing you can't handle. I'm so excited we're working with them.
Speaking of, we actually have to get over there. I'll drive.
Okay.
Hey, Gabby, here are the rental and catering options.
Oh, shoot. We're gonna have to drive separately. Thanks, Marcus.
Sure.
No, wait, what?
I have so much I still need to do for this party. Don't worry, I'll go with you. I'll meet you there, and we'll get the preliminary stuff done, and then I'll come back and narrow these down.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Thanks. Who are the other two for?
I'll explain later.
Sophie, come on up to the house.
Adele, this is Gabby, my vice president and good friend.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Luckily, I am eating sweets. Thank you. We are so excited to be working with you. I love this place. I used to come here every fall with my family.
Oh, I'm so glad. We love it too. Hopefully, you girls are going to figure out how to save it.
What? What's this?
An improvement.
I see you've been thinking about me.
Actually, I've been thinking about the tragedy that is instant coffee. You know, most people would say thank you.
Thanks. Not bad.
So one for Sophie.
I didn't say amazing.
Mason, this is Sophie's associate, Gabby.
Nice to meet you, Gabby.
Hi, I've heard so much about you. All of you. Good things from Sophie.
Well, how about we get started on that marketing plan?
Sure. Let's go on in here and sit down. Sophie and Gabby.
So, Adele, before we start, I want to get a feeling for what this place truly is, what it means to you and Joe. I want to show who you are, and then we can figure out how to expand from there.
Oh, well, I'd have to think. Obviously, it's about apples, and it's homey, fresh, simple. It always smells great.
It does, and I love that. But I think there's something more personal here than just the apples. It's It's important for people to be able to connect to that special something you have here. That thing that will draw them in. So what do you think that is?
I don't know.
Well, my family always looked forward to coming here every fall. It was so special.
It's a place to slow down. Spend quality time with those you care about without the distractions of everyday life. And people can connect on a more fundamental level and embrace nature and all its beauty. Generations can experience a sense of tradition that's only associated with the harvest. Gabby, your family made this place a fall tradition, and now you have those memories. And it's not just about the apples, it embodies the whole experience.
It does.
Not that the apples aren't important, they are. They're the foundation, they're the core. But yeah, the core.
Thank you, Mason. I agree.
Okay.
Oh, and you guys had that amazing apple flavored ice cream.
Oh, where is the ice cream?
We haven't sold ice cream for at least
8 years.
That sounds about right. We sold all the machines, and the signs have all been put in storage.
Oh, well, I would love to see them. Do you mind?
Mason, honey, why don't you take them out there, and I'll join you all another time.
Okay, actually, you know what? I should take some photos and get on my way. I have so much more work to do back at the office. Sophie, why don't you go with Mason?
Okay. I'm sure I can figure it out. Just point the way.
Nothing doing, little lady. Around here, we're brought up to be gentlemen. After you. You love to be prepared, don't you?
It served me well.
And speaking of unnecessary planning, how's the love list going?
Great, actually. I just had a wonderful first date with someone last night, and we are seeing each other again this evening.
Ah, and does this someone have a name?
He does. Kyle.
And was that on your list? Find someone named Kyle?
Haha, why do you care? It's none of your business. So tell me about this ice cream. So this is where the signs are?
Yeah.
Can't wait to see them.
Anything for our city princess.
Oh, I used to have a door like this. Here, let me try.
I got it. Just give me a second.
Don't be so stubborn. Let me help.
The door only opens a certain way. I'm not sure what kind of inspiration you think you're gonna find in here anyway. After you. Careful. I think the signs are in the back there.
Okay,
Should be a light in here somewhere.
I'll find it. Oh, yeah. There is a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, I haven't been in here in a while.
Why did you guys stop making ice cream?
Life happens.
It does, and that is why you have to plan accordingly.
Well, some things you can't plan for.
I would welcome the challenge. Wow. Looks like you guys had some pretty crazy flavors. Salted toffee caramel, chocolate pretzel, apple, bacon, nutmeg.
Actually, it was delicious.
Sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, it's one of those things you never thought you'd like, but then it ended up being your favorite.
Okay, well, apple bacon nutmeg ice cream aside, I think I have found the inspiration I'm looking for.
Great.
Oh, my planner.
Let's get you back. I gotta head out.
You got plans?
Have somewhere to be tonight?
Oh. Like a hot date?
Would that be so surprising?
Wow. Wear your best flannel and you can't go wrong. Hey, thank you so much for bringing the catering options over.
No problem. So, anything exciting on your list with Kyle tonight?
Step 3, go to a quiet dinner so we can have an intimate talk to see if he's at a place in his life where he's ready for a long-term relationship.
Stop. You're killing me with the romance.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna stay here. Organize the menu, work on invitations, order decorations.
What, on a Friday night? No, I couldn't ask you to do that.
Well, Brian's out of town and we have so much work to do.
The party does seem to be approaching so fast this year.
Yeah, but I've got it handled. So don't worry. Now go.
Okay, thank you.
Have an incredible night. I'm sure you have every detail planned. What? Oh, nothing. Have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Another great Charlotte find. And our own private room. I'm impressed.
I know a guy.
I'd say I snagged the best tour guide in town.
Well, thank you.
Although, to be fair, the 80-year-old doorman at my building, Albert, he did give me a very thorough rundown on where the best checkers games are, so you might have some competition.
Okay.
But you definitely beat Albert in the beauty department.
Well, I'm flattered.
Then again, he looks very debonair in a flat cap. You should see it. Sorry. What would you recommend? I should really get this. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It must be important. I'll let you take the call. I'm gonna go get drinks.
Okay, thank you. Hello? Yeah, this is Kyle.
Not sure I'm in a position to travel all this morning.
Hey, could I have a glass of red wine, please? Thank you.
Looks like you're the one on the hot date.
Mason.
Wow. You look nice.
Thank you. What are you doing here?
Just meeting with a publisher.
A publisher.
Yeah, you know, I'm not as much of a country bumpkin as you make me out to be.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I did go to college and was planning to go to law school, but it didn't work out, so I started writing.
Well, you must be pretty good if they want to publish your work.
Well, it's not really ready for publishing yet, but the orchard could use the funds. Get a club soda with a lime, please. Thanks.
Thank you. So, how badly is the orchard doing exactly?
Well, let's just say it might not make it to next season. We have to find some way to produce more income on an annual basis rather than just during the fall.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I'm working on it.
No, I got this one.
I am really sorry about that.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I love my clients, but man, they can really be a handful sometimes. You know what? Let me get that for you, bartender.
It's taken care of. You good, boss? Thanks.
I'm sorry. You are.
Mason. Sophie and I go way back. We've spent a lot of time together in a rickety old barn, and she's shown me the error of my ways when it comes to hot beverages. It's taken care of.
Kyle, I'm working with Mason's grandparents. They own the apple orchard.
Right, instant coffee guy. Yeah, nice to meet you. Sophie is showing me all the sites that Charlotte has to offer. So, who knows? Maybe we'll make it by your little farm.
Orchard. And with Sophie's marketing skills, hopefully she can show us country folk how it's done and we can keep it around a lot longer.
It was really nice to see you, but we should let him get back to his meeting.
Right. Nice to meet you, Mason.
I had a lovely evening. Thank you.
I gotta say, you've really taken me by surprise.
Oh?
Seriously, yeah, you're interesting, you're intelligent, you're beautiful. I don't think I've ever met anyone like you before.
I bet you say that to all the tour guides.
Well, I did run that by Albert, but he wasn't receptive.
My phone, I left it inside.
Go ahead, I'll wait.
No, it's okay. You're right, he's here. I'm just gonna go in and call a ride. Don't worry.
Look, you've been so generous. Showed me a lot. I want to thank you. Let me cook you dinner at my place this Friday. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
See you then.
Bye. Hey, have you seen a phone in you? Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Miss me?
I forgot my phone.
Where's Kyle?
He left.
Well, I'll walk you to your car.
No, I'm calling a ride.
Don't be silly. I can take you.
No, it's fine.
Give me a minute.
Well, you didn't have to leave your meeting.
It's fine. I'm not sure it was a good idea anyway. I'd have to tour and do press stuff. I don't want to leave my grandparents. Not right now.
It's nice of you to take care of them like that.
They're family. That's what you do for family, right? They're both just so trusting. 2 years ago, they almost sold the orchard for next to nothing. Luckily, I found out and was able to stop it before it was too late.
Good for you.
Charlotte looks nice at night, doesn't it?
What? I thought you hated this city.
It's got its benefits, just not enough for me to live here. Here, have my coat.
Thank you. So what happened?
With,
Law school.
it just didn't work out.
Makes sense.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
No, nothing. It's just, I know how it goes. You know, if you don't plan accordingly, then it's easy to lose sight of your goals.
Well, I'm supposed to just make some sort of rigid list?
I'm just saying that it helps to focus on your goals if you want to achieve them.
If I went through life checking off all the boxes but never really experiencing anything, then I'd fit your definition of successful.
Whoa. Wow, okay.
I just don't think you'd know a real feeling if it was staring you in the face.
Really? Because I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I was right about you all along.
You don't know me.
He is unbelievable.
The nerve. I mean, he said that I have no feelings. Can you believe that?
Kyle?
No, Mason.
What?
Yeah, he just shows up out of nowhere, walking around like he's some knight in shining armor. Oh, let me get you a drink. Let me walk you out. Let me drive you home.
Animal.
I know, right? I mean, I say one thing about him being lackadaisical and he gets all offended and walks off. He's probably never going to talk to me again.
Well, why does that matter? I mean, who is Mason to you? You have the perfect guy, Kyle. So what if Mason doesn't talk to you?
No, it doesn't. But, you know, on a professional basis, I have to be able to work with him, so.
Sophie, I know this might sound crazy, but is there a chance that you might be thinking of Mason as more than just a client?
What? Oh.
I mean, you were on a date with Kyle, and Mason brought you a drink.
Yeah, because Kyle had to make a call.
And then Mason walked you out of the restaurant.
Yeah, because I left my phone in there, so I had to go back in to get it.
And I don't remember you leaving here with a suit jacket.
It was cold.
Okay. Okay, but you just got back from a date with the incredibly charming Kyle North, and the first thing you do is talk about Mason. I know you have your 10-step list. I respect that, and I love you for it. But do you really think that's the right way to find love?
Okay. Look, no. My parents taught me that you should always make good decisions, and they were right. Okay, so it was nice that Mason bought me a drink. And yeah, we connect on some weird level, and he did look good in that suit.
I hear a but coming.
But Kyle makes sense. We share the same values and ambitions. Mason is just
Caring, gentlemanly.
different. It wouldn't work out. It would just be a waste of time. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. This talk helped. Kyle is my future. Who cares what Mason thinks?
Only you know who gives you that special feeling.
No, okay, it's not about special feelings. They're temporary. Do what makes sense. And Kyle makes sense.
Okay.
It's late. Have you been working on this all night?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all night. Actually, there's a couple of things I need you to look at.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I was thinking we should go with this one instead of that one.
Having an online presence, starting an e-store, increasing inventory will help as well. And we'll focus on that family feel you were talking about.
Thank you, Sophie. This is really impressive.
Thanks, though. It's easy when I have a quality product with such character to sell. And the orchard is perfect. But, why did you and Joe stop selling ice cream? Seemed like everybody really loved it.
Yeah, they did, honey. It was the highlight of every fall season.
So why?
Well, that was our daughter's passion.
Your daughter?
Mm-hmm. Mason's mom, Michelle. Oh, she loved making ice cream, coming up with all these odd flavors. And you'd hear about it and you'd think, that sounds weird. But as soon as you tasted it, you loved it.
What happened to her?
Cancer. It was a real shock. You know, Mason had a scholarship to law school, but he insisted on taking care of her. And he kept on making ice cream for her, and so she couldn't.
I'm so sorry.
She had so much life. Now her light lives on in Mason. You know, we told Mason, go back to school. I hate to think of what he's missed out on. He always puts his family first. You know, Michelle, she just loved to brag on him.
I didn't know. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know what we'd do without him.
I'm sure he's exactly where he wants to be.
I guess we all are. You know, he started writing a few years ago. Oh, his first book was so good. I sent it off to the publisher. But they loved it.
Did it ever get published?
Not yet. I hate he's put his life on hold because of us.
No, he's lucky to have such a loving and supportive family. Adele, I should get going. Would you give this to Mason for me?
Why don't you stick around and you can give it to him yourself.
Oh.
And no, in the meantime, you can help me make apple scones.
Oh, no. You wouldn't want my help. I only go into the kitchen to grab silverware for takeout.
Oh, nonsense. I'm sure you'll be a big help. Didn't you ever bake with your mama?
She wasn't really the at-home type.
Well, then this is the perfect opportunity for you to learn.
I should really get going.
I could really use the help. They're from a ladies group tomorrow. You're not gonna let a group of old women who make baby blankets go sconeless now, are you?
Well, when you put it like that.
Good. Come on. Come on. 2 cups of flour. And you'll need 2 tablespoons of cinnamon.
I smell cinnamon.
You do, and you are just in time. We could use another hand.
My job is eating the baked goods, Graham.
Take this, help Sophie.
Looks like she has the stirring under control. But I tell you what, I'll come back when you're done and help clean.
Oh dear.
Is everything okay, Adele?
We need more apples.
I'm pretty sure I just saw
These are
some.
bruised.
Are you sure? I bet they're fine.
Mason Wyatt, if I say these are bruised, then they're bruised. And you are just gonna have to go pick your grandmother a whole new batch.
Yes, ma'am.
And Sophie, you're gonna have to go help him because it's a 2-person job. There's a basket right there by the door.
Okay.
Need some help with that?
No. That one doesn't look like it's ripe enough.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe if it would have planned better, it would have been ready when we needed it.
Okay, I was out of line last night. Adele told me about your school. Your mom. I'm sorry.
You didn't know.
No, I didn't, but I'm still sorry. I guess I can be a little judgmental sometimes.
A little.
Okay, maybe I deserve that, but I am trying to apologize.
Look, I used to think the same way you do. I was driven. I wanted an exciting life, travel, corner office with a view. But my mom got sick. And I planned to take a little time off to take care of her. In the end, it happened so quick.
It must have been hard.
It was. But I'm grateful for the moments I got to spend with her. Holding her hand, saying goodbye. It changed me. You know, my grandparents think I've given up so much, but the truth is, there's nothing more fulfilling than being here, being with them. I came home because I had to. But I stayed because I wanted to. A corner office with all the expensive suits in the world doesn't hold a candle to this.
So you don't regret giving up law school?
Come with me.
What?
Come with me.
No, wait, we have to get these apples back to Adele, and
Is
then I have
it
to.
impossible for you to just go with the flow for once?
No.
Thank you.
Wow, this is beautiful.
And growing up, I used to come out here and sit and dream of leaving this place. And now I come out here and sit and know it's home. It's funny how that works.
I never really spent much time around nature, but I see why you love it.
Really? No fishing, hiking, canoeing as a kid?
No, not really. My father had a client who was an avid camper, so we went camping once.
Ah, nice.
We didn't really do much as a family. My parents were working all the time. They were successful, so.
Well, it sounds like you come from a long line of overachievers.
Yeah, it's probably why I'm so consumed by my career.
They must be proud.
They haven't said so, but I guess they are.
Sure they are.
Yeah, we don't really get much of a chance to talk these days.
Too busy?
Yes, no time for personal relationships.
That explains it.
What does that mean?
The reason why you lack spontaneity.
Oh, and what is your definition of spontaneity?
I don't know. That's my definition of spontaneity. Where are you going? No, don't you? You don't play fair, do you?
Hey, you've reached Sophie Michaels of Michaels Marketing Firm. Sorry I couldn't get to your call, but leave your name and your phone number and I'll call you back. Thanks.
Hey, Sophie, it's Kyle. I'm thinking we'll do lasagna tomorrow night. I had to run home and grab a reference book. It's been one of those days. Hopefully your clients haven't been as insane as mine. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Hot cider. One of the perks of living on an apple orchard.
Not to mention getting the opportunity of sporting one of these bad boys.
And you wear it so well.
Do you play?
Yeah.
I always wanted to learn.
Let me show you.
No, that's okay.
I insist. Hold it like this.
Okay.
Put your left hand here. And use your right hand to strum the strings. Natural.
I guess I've got a ways to go before I can go on tour, huh? This is delicious. I should serve it at my party. Yeah. You know, I try to think of something surprising every year. Something that will keep the guests talking, but oh.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
couldn't get to your call, but leave your name and your phone number and I'll call you back. Thanks.
Again, let's see. Hey, Sophie, I've been trying to get a hold of you all day. I'm gonna come over to your place later with this for final arrangements. Oh, and the surprise is a go.
What are you doing tomorrow morning?
Lots of things.
What things?
I run a business, and I've been neglecting some of our other clients.
Okay, well, forget it.
No, you obviously had something in mind, or you wouldn't have asked.
Had an idea you might be able to use for your party.
What is it?
I'll have to show you tomorrow morning.
Okay,
Yeah?
tomorrow morning.
Good night.
Mason, you know, the way you look at Sophie reminds me of the way your grandfather used to look at me when we first met.
She already made her choice.
I don't know what she's got going on with this other guy, but you two, you have chemistry.
What makes you say that?
Well, she could have left a long time ago, but she hung around all day listening to your stories. And I do believe that she left wearing your shirt.
Night, Graham.
Night, son.
Hey, thank you for coming over.
Oh, of course. Brian won't be home until tomorrow night, and we have a lot of details to get finished. Sleepover sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, how was your night with Kyle? By my calculations, you should be on step 5, maybe 6. Oh, what happened?
No, I actually didn't see Kyle. I spent the whole day at the orchard with Mason.
Mason. Really?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together. He's, I don't know, layered.
Layered.
Yeah, he's so insightful and funny and smart. And you know what? I don't think I've ever had anyone listen to me the way he does. And life on the orchard, it's actually not that bad. It's really beautiful and serene. I guess I just didn't see it before.
Now, are you talking about the orchard or Mason?
Okay, Mason was just being a good host.
Mm-hmm.
You know, showing me around. Did you know there's a beautiful view on top of orchard number 4? We got soaked.
Okay, I want to hear about that story later, but you were okay with that?
Yeah, actually, I soaked him first. It was fun.
Okay, I'm getting a vibe here. I think you're falling in love with Mason.
Okay, don't be silly. No, today was work. It's important for me to get to know the orchard. Besides, I'm seeing Kyle tomorrow night. We're up to step 5 or 6. I don't remember.
Okay. Anyway, for tomorrow's staff meeting, I think we should...
Actually, I can't make it tomorrow. I have to meet Mason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got something for me. Or to show me, or whatever.
Okay, so you have a morning date with Mason.
It's not a date.
And an evening date with Kyle.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the big idea?
You're looking at it.
I see apples, bacon, nutmeg, cream, honey.
Now use your imagination. What was my mother famous for?
Her ice cream? Oh, okay. Yeah, Yeah, I get it.
We're going to make apple bacon and nutmeg ice cream. You can serve it at your party. They'll love it.
Mason, I don't know.
Trust me.
Okay, I guess it won't hurt to try.
It's my mother's original recipe. We never made it again after she...
I'm honored. Okay, how about you peel the apples and I will fry the bacon?
Or we can do it all together.
I should tell you that I'm generally best working on my own. Want no comment or joke?
No. I was the same way.
Was.
But I've learned that things are better when shared.
Okay. Well, let's start with the apples.
Everything is so much better. Everything's since I met you. 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 Yeah, you feel as good as music. Since I met you. I don't wanna run, let's do this. Since I met you. Everybody else is stupid. Since I met you. Since I met you. Hope is romantic.
Job keeps you busy, doesn't it?
Only if you want to be the best marketing firm in Charlotte.
So what does a girl like you see herself in the next 5 years?
Well, I always thought I'd continue to grow my business. Maybe get some overseas clients.
Making 10-step plans under the Eiffel Tower?
Maybe. Although lately, I don't know, it's been kind of nice being out here with the solitude and the scenery.
Just the solitude and scenery, huh?
What about you?
I think I'd like to settle down and have kids.
You want a big family?
Oh, for sure. Free labor for the orchard. No, but seriously, I think I'd like that, you know? Kids running around, nights with the family, cuddled up to that someone special.
Sounds nice. I never thought I'd enjoy being away from the rat race, but I think I might be starting to see why people actually live out here.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
That's a very good thing.
Gramps, how the field's looking?
Great, real good. I'm thinking we might just have a bumper crop this year.
Mr. Stepp.
Please, just call me Joe.
Okay, Joe. There is something waiting for you in the freezer that is going to, I don't know what, blow his mind.
No, knock his socks off.
Ring his bell.
Now you're scaring me. I'd better go look before my heart stops.
I gotta get going.
Yeah, I'm sure you have other plans.
You look absolutely gorgeous. Did I tell you?
Twice, but who's counting?
Well, I hope you are hungry.
I am. This looks amazing. You did all this yourself?
Thank you. Yes, I did.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I am sorry. Let me turn that off.
Step 7, check.
What's that? Step 7? What does that mean?
Oh, it's nothing. You'll have to let me help next time.
Well, I don't know if you would enjoy that. Full disclosure, I can be a little bit of a control freak.
Oh yeah, me too, but I don't know, recently I realized that maybe some things are just better when shared.
Maybe. I just know when I have a goal and I'm working towards that by myself, that's when I shine. It's just one of my idiosyncrasies, I guess. Cheers to the best tour guide in all of Charlotte.
Cheers. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Okay, you're going straight for the deep stuff, huh? Well, I want to continue to grow the firm. Of course, I want to have that special woman by my side.
Do you think you'll be putting roots down in Charlotte?
You know how it is. You go where the job takes you. You could work from anywhere, couldn't you?
Yeah, I guess so. But, I think I'd like to settle down. Have a family.
The same here.
Really, but you don't want to keep your family in one place?
Yeah. I went to the best boarding school in the country. So no matter where my parents went, I always had stability.
Boarding school?
Sure. It prepared me for Harvard, my career. I mean, it's a must.
But you wouldn't want to be close to your children?
Yes. But giving them the best education and opportunities, that's what's going to help them be successful.
Right, yeah, no, I guess I just never thought of it like that. Ah, look, it's getting late. I better get going.
Okay. Hey, Sophie. This is gonna sound crazy. Let's hop in my jet and go to Miami for lunch tomorrow. What do you say?
Wow, that is a hard proposition to say no to. But I have to be at the orchard in the morning.
Okay. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you for a lovely dinner.
I am so excited to get started on the orchard, but I'm still concerned about that barn. Oh, it's going to be great. Okay, I trust your instincts. Oh, how was your date last night?
Oh, it was really great. Kyle is a whiz in the kitchen, and he's so driven. He has everything planned out.
Sounds like you two are perfect, but maybe too perfect. How was your other date?
It wasn't a date. We made the ice cream from his mother's recipe.
I can't wait to try that.
You're going to love it, and the guests are too. I'm so glad Mason thought of it. It was such a good idea.
In a professional way, of course.
Of course. What do you think I meant?
Adele, these are amazing.
Oh, thanks. Sophie helped make them.
Really?
I didn't know you baked.
So, did you have a good time last night?
If you must know, then yes. Kyle made me dinner.
Oh, step 6, so or was it 7?
It was delicious.
I bet he didn't make you homemade ice cream. I gotta get back to work.
Okay, where were we?
You know, it may sound like an unlikely combination, but I find that the sweet and salty balance each other perfectly, and they create a flavor that's unexpected yet magical.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, some of the best things in life are unexpected.
Sweetheart, would you please come help us figure out where to put all this leftover apple butter?
Do you mind if I run over to the store for a moment? I'll be right back.
Sure. Excuse me.
Thank you.
You know, she's not just talking about the ice cream, right?
Why does everyone think there's something between Mason and me? Mason is not what I pictured for myself. He's so unpredictable and stubborn. We are worlds apart.
He challenges you.
Yes. Okay, I admit he's shown me a different world. And yeah, I never thought I could be with someone like him, but
He completes you.
no.
Mason is spontaneous and thoughtful and smart and witty.
Yeah, and Kyle is successful and debonair
And predictable.
you are not helping.
You and Mason balance each other out. You're the apple, he's the bacon.
Oh, God.
Sophie, the heart doesn't need a list.
Okay, let's move on. Are we good to get the surprise?
Yes, of course, it's ready. Actually,
Okay, Sophie, what's the surprise? It should be here any minute.
What are you talking about? What is that?
So I had an idea. You need to start selling your ice cream again. Now the current trend is to be mobile, so with this, you can sell your ice cream not only at the orchard, but at different events and venues.
Wow.
An ice cream truck.
Now you can sell your ice cream all year round.
Oh, how are we supposed to pay for it?
It's a gift for the orchard,
Why didn't you ask first?
because I figured it was the perfect way to expand your business. You even said that the orchard needs year-round revenue.
Sophie, this is extraordinary. Thank you.
Yeah, and we cannot accept it.
What are you talking about? What? This is an amazing opportunity, okay? This truck with your mom's ice cream recipes, it'll pay for itself in no time.
This is my mom's recipes, and I'm not ready to share them. You crossed the line.
Okay. Look, you're the ones who brought me on. Now my methods will help you reach your full potential.
You have no right to decide what happens to my mom's recipes.
But
Just because you spent a week with us doesn't mean you know what's best for my family. We're not driven by the bottom line like you. Life doesn't conform to some list. You can't manufacture love. That's what my mom's ice cream is. It's love. It's not some product to be sold. The only reason I shared it with you is because...
why? This ice cream, it was your mom's passion, her legacy, and you're just hiding it away. Do you think your mom would be happy with you just putting your life on hold?
Do you think if your parents planned better, they would have spent more time with you?
but they didn't. So I figured out how to never let myself get hurt again. And you know what? It was working just fine. Till you came along.
Sophie, look. I'm sorry.
Uncharted plans for me, no choice, no guarantee. Bring back these memories, lost and hollow. Last night my heart was stolen. This time I can't control it. Can't save what I was holding, hard to swallow. All my wishes turn into oblivion. Caught in this disaster that I'm living in. The walls you built around me are caving in. I can't breathe, I'm drifting in the deep end. Clouds are rolling in, I'm drowning in this empty space. Silence surrounds me, waves are crashing down. I'm drowning in this empty space. Silence surrounds me. I'm drowning in this empty space.
The heart doesn't need a list.
Hey!
Hi.
I thought Kyle would want to pick you up in some fancy limo or something.
He wanted to, but I told him to meet me there.
Mason's gonna be there. Are you gonna be okay?
Of course. I think so.
Sophie, this is stunning. Our partners would love to meet with you next week if you have time.
And then we're next. I need you for my boutique downtown.
Absolutely. Please call me, and I hope you both have a lovely evening.
We will. And Sophie, this ice cream is so sensational. Apple and bacon? Who knew?
It's out of this world. You never disappoint.
Well, actually, the ice cream is made here at the orchard, so I'm really glad you both love it. Thank you, and please excuse me.
Thank you.
You look amazing as always.
Thanks, Kyle.
Do you care to dance? So, I was thinking, you're gonna need a getaway after all of this. So I've arranged to take you to my favorite pizza place in New York this weekend. Got a perfect place to stay, overlooks Times Square.
It's really sweet of you, but I can't.
Sophie, if I made a list of the perfect woman, it would be you.
Kyle, you're my ideal guy. But
What?
I don't know if we're right for each other.
So what are you trying to say?
Well, Well, it's like you meet the perfect guy, and then all of a sudden someone else walks in who is the last person on earth you ever imagined you could be with. And logically, you know what makes sense, but you can't help wanting to spend every single moment. Oh no.
What is it?
I'm in love. But I'm so sorry, Kyle. It's not with you. Kyle, you're an incredible guy. And you will have no trouble finding someone else. But my advice is just throw out the list. Let the heart decide.
I should go.
Sophie, this is wonderful, and the guests really seem to be enjoying the ice cream.
They are. Where is Mason?
He was outside the last time I saw him. Sophie, you have really gotten to him. He's decided to publish his novel.
What?
Yes.
That's amazing. Wow.
Oh, listen, we need to go check on the cookies, so excuse us, please.
Sophie, can I talk to you outside for a minute?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about what I said. I didn't mean to hurt you.
No, I'm sorry too. I was too pushy and I should have asked.
No, you were right, and I really appreciate all you've done.
That's my job.
Is this just a job for you? Look, there's a lot of things I wanted to say, but I wasn't sure I would remember, so I have a surprise for you.
Hey, Sophie, you remember Mr. Jones?
Sophie, you're right. This ice cream is amazing. Answer is yes. And we'll send over the paperwork on Monday.
Thank you. We are so excited.
All right, well, I'm gonna go enjoy the party and I'll see you inside.
Okay. I know we need to talk, but there's something I need to discuss with your grandparents. It's important.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Sophie wants to show you something. Come on.
What's going on?
Joe, Adele, and Mason, I have a question for you all. I wanted to ask first.
Okay.
Michaels Marketing has an offer from a large food company to distribute Stepp's apple bacon nutmeg ice cream.
What?
That's phenomenal.
They'll sell it in multiple grocery chains, but only if you agree.
Yes, we agree. It's miraculous.
Mason?
Absolutely. Mom would have loved it. Sophie, thank you for everything.
I say it's my job, but it's more than that.
Can we talk now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was trying to tell you I made a list. Step 1. Meet an amazing, headstrong woman. Step 2, say some incredibly arrogant things. Step 3, notice how beautiful she is, but be too embarrassed to tell her. Walk with her talk with her. Soak her with water.
Well, I soaked you first.
Well, I splashed you first. You're kind of ruining it.
Okay.
Step 7, fall for her hard. Step 8, tell her off and make her hate you. Step 9, tell her you love her.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's a pretty good list, except.
Except?
Well, there's only 9 steps, and everybody knows that you have to have 10.
Step 10, kiss her.
It's a very good list.
Well, I'll learn from the best.
Bursting into life, bursting into life, bursting into life. They're bursting into life. Jump in the sea where the wild things are swimming in the blue.